All right. Hello, good morning, good evening, and good night. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic because today I want to show you guys how I'm using debt in order to pay for my Yieldmax investments. And no, this is not going to be another video about me talking about my margin debt. What I want to talk about is a new form of debt that I'm taking on in order to pay for and acquire more Yieldmax ETFs like CONY. And for this video, I thought we'd make it a fun video. Going into my dividend tracker here, which you can see I'm continuously building. There's a lot of stuff going on here, which I will be converting to different pages, such as goal trackers, year-over-year progress, and my newest page yet, which is going to be lines of credit. And so what I want to do in this video here, this is a lot. What I want to show you guys is how I acquired this line of credit. This basically, it's a loan of about $10,000. I have it at an interest rate of about 8.68%. So I want to take you guys through that. As well, I want to show you guys a calculation with CONY. Let's make this a fun video and do a little calculation to see, okay, how much will I be paying for this $10,000 every single month if I was to use the full amount? And how much money will this $10,000 generate me? Because the whole purpose of taking on debt is in order to pay for your monthly expenses and generate you income. Of course, if that's maybe you want to buy a car, but we want to buy assets. So I'm using debt to buy assets. And we're going to go over the exact interest rate, the exact price, and everything that I will be paying in order to cover my Yieldmax investments. If that does sound good, we're up to 7,815 subscribers. We're growing subscribers every single day. Growing up or down, who knows? I guess we'll find out if you guys subscribe. Thank you very much in advance, and I really hope you guys do enjoy this video. I put a little bit of effort, and I hope you guys enjoy. So, went to TD Bank. I'm in Canada. You guys know TD Bank. Different banks within Canada. You have BMO, Scotiabank, everything like that, right? So, I have a $10,000 line of credit. I have a line of credit. I did not take out a loan because the interest rate was a lot better for myself. So basically, this line of credit, what it allows me to do is it allows me $10,000 at any point to take out in cash. As soon as I start to take out, I will be incurring interest daily. This $317, for example, if I was to take out my full $10,000, I was told I would be paying a $317 payment every single month. It sounds like a lot, but what I'm going to do today is going off this calculation, which I was told, I am going to see, okay, what is CONY? CONY's current share price. When we look at CONY, we're at $7.28. So I'm going to punch that in right here, 7.28. Boom. We are going to look at the amount of shares this $10,000 will generate me, how much dividend income it will generate me, and the monthly income to contrast that debt. So just to get things started, before we get into that, what I was doing was I was looking at a bunch of different ways in order to potentially accumulate some cash. Of course, one way is taking out a line of credit. And my current interest rate is about 8.7% or so. It's on a 1-year basis. Here it says if I was to take out a loan at 8.7%, I'd be paying about $873 a month. That's not the case for myself though, as I'll be paying roughly about, if I can go back, boom, about $317. Cool. So what we're going to do today is taking this $10,000, I have the conversion rate from Canadian dollars to American dollars. So if we have $10,000 Canadian, we're looking at roughly about $7,225. I'm going to round up. So 7,225, boom. Oh my goodness, we have an and 225. Okay, this is where it gets fun. Cool. $7,225. What we're going to do is I want to take this value and I want to divide it by our share price for CONY to see exactly how many shares we are going to get. And it tells us that we are going to receive roughly about 902 shares. So I'm going to put this in right here, 992 shares. Awesome. Now going off of CONY's last dividend, I understand there's as well taxes in this. One thing that I do want to mention, and another reason why I decided to potentially take on this debt, is because look, as share prices rise and as hopefully CONY and Coinbase rise within the future, I do believe it's at a down point. You look at the past year and even the past 5 years, I believe it's at a good price point. If I was to buy today and CONY was to rise with Coinbase, we're currently sitting at a dividend of about 43 cents. But you could see in the past, CONY has paid out some huge dividends, $1.66, $2, $2.28. Not saying that CONY will ever get back to those levels, but I do believe that it'll pay a bigger dividend than this 43 cents, judging this is the smallest dividend CONY has likely ever paid out. Cool. So this calculation is going off of this 43 cents. Imagine we were to have these 992 shares, and now we're getting a dividend of $1. That means that we're receiving $900 every month, way more than our debt. That is the overall goal, but today we're going to do it to the current share price and current dividends of CONY. So we have 43.81. That is what we're getting paid. Okay, so we go here, and if you guys have the dividend tracker, then you'll be able to do this for yourself. 43.81. Not available yet, but I'll keep you guys posted. I'm still working on it. I want to make it the best I can for you guys. So what we're going to do here is our monthly income is going to be equal to our dividend multiplied by our total number of shares, 992, and we get $434. This is in American dollars. So what I want to do here is I want to multiply this by the exchange rate, which is 138. It's been going down actually, so I guess it's good for Canadians. American dollars are getting a little bit cheaper. So what we're going to do, 1.38, I want to take this amount of $434 and I want to multiply it by 1.38, and this is going to give me the Canadian equivalent, which I will round up to $600. So we'll go $600. This is how much I'll be receiving every single month from a $10,000 investment in CONY. Now what I have here is I have our debt to be repaid, which I'm going to highlight here in green, and I have the total monthly income that we are receiving, which is 600 Canadian dollars. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go equals, making so many tabs here, but that is okay. And I want to subtract our debt. So with an investment in CONY, a $10,000 investment, at first glance, I'm paying about $317 in terms of debt every single month on an 8.68% interest rate. But after running the numbers with CONY, a high yield investment, this is zero money of my own into the deal. This is a $10,000 investment, which has been given from a $10,000 cash deposit, which has been given from the bank as a line of credit that I'm investing into CONY, for example, which will produce me about $238 every single month. So that is how I'm using debt in order to accumulate monthly cash flow. And of course, this $238 every single month, I could pay the full $600 and double down and reduce this $10,000 in terms of debt much faster, which I will likely do. Or what I could do is I could only pay the $317, I could keep the $283, and I could continue to reinvest into more CONY. So those are my options, and that is what I'm currently doing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video because it's something different. This is a different form of debt than taking on margin debt, for example. It's about a similar process, but of course, this is something that everyone has the ability to do. Not saying you should do this, but this is what I am doing. And you should not blindly follow people on YouTube because some might be good, some might be bad. This could be good for you. This could be a bad situation for you. It all depends on yourself. It all depends on your plan and if the numbers work. The numbers must work. And for me, currently, they are working, but we shall go from there and try it out for myself. And I will keep you guys posted. If you guys are subscribed, we're up to 7,815 subscribers. If you are subscribed, you will see this likely in the future, and I will keep you posted with any payments that I do and any income I receive to see if this works for me and hopefully will work for you. If you guys did enjoy this video, remember to stay tuned to the market because we're down about 3.27% today. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I will share with you more next time, and I hope to see you guys then. Take it easy.